And we're still learning. There was different customs and different mannerisms, different ways of being. We didn't dress like this. We didn't have no skin tight pants. We didn't have no underwear like that. We had women weren't dressed like fucking sluts out here showing their big asses. You can see their camel toes and shit. It's just fucking, and it's just been getting bad ever since. It's been getting bad. And this dude Esau, he's the devil. Go ahead.
It says, Jeremiah 50:9, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her.
All right, cool. So that's a good scripture. Now I'm going to get this scripture because it goes hand in hand. This is Revelation 17:3. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. You want to read that one again?
Let me just get that definition for array. And it's Strong's H6186, a rock, to arrange, set out, set or put or lay in order, set in array, prepare, furnish, handle, set forth. Okay, so when you read that scripture again, it says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her.
Right, so all those countries, they're the allies that Babylon the Great had. They're not only the allies that it has, it's also the enemies that it has. So all these countries are going to be right there. And when I read in Revelation 17 about the 10 horns, that's basically NATO. That there's more horns now. Those countries are going to turn against.
They're going to set forth and handle her.
This is Revelation 17:4. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stone and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. So she's guilty of all these crimes. And those jewels and stones represent what they stole from us. And the reason why she's red and scarlet is because it's talking about an Edomite.
Yep.
Esau, he's red. Go ahead, brother.
Yep, and that fornication, they have all religions here in America. Here in America, you can do anything you want. It says, from thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain.
None shall return in vain, and an expert, mighty man. It's going to be a fierce nation shooting those arrows. And those arrows are missiles. Boom, just hitting their target. Why do you think they're going to hit their target? Because it's predestined.
Yep. Those missiles, they got too much technology.
You got the GPS tracking on them. And not only that, they got people navigating them with their control remotes and controls.
Hello, guys.
Hey. Wrong.
You guys have a wonderful day.
All right, take care, man. Take care. But you can't start yelling and starting fights all the time.
Because Yahawashi, he's the one that's orchestrating everything. You know, if something happens, it's because he did it. You know, so you just got to try to make the best of everything.
And it's a test for you, and it's a test of your faith too, because he seen that sign and he was like, oh man. So I didn't have to really say anything. That sign did it. This sign did it. What do you think anybody thinks when they see this sign? A fucking Edomite will be like, where am I? I'm not on there. Boom, out of here.
Yeah. This is our advertisement here. You know.
Yeah.
This is our signs for what we're advertising.
And this is a sign that he was looking at. See, Esau, who is he? Revelation 12:9, Job 9:24. If he asks for one of those scriptures, that's his ass. That's his ass. But more importantly, the Spirit's gonna work. Maybe he looked like an Edomite, but we don't know. It's not our job to discriminate on who gets to look at this and who gets to hear. If he asks questions, then we would engage. But you know, we gotta play it safe, because he could be deranged and have some sort of weapons on him and fucking try to shank us or whatever. That's why we can't initiate things. That's why you have to have a brain. Like, obviously, if he is the Edomite, guess what? His blessing is a sword. So he has a fucking knife. He's gonna use that blessing. Don't let him use it on you. Good, let's just keep talking about the destruction of Babylon.
Alright, it says Jeremiah 50:11. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage.
Is it more?
Because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls.
Okay, I gotta get this. This is Revelation 17, and I'm gonna go to 6, and then I'm gonna come back to 5. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and the blood of the martyrs of Yahawashi. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration, because those were the crimes. Go ahead, read that again.
It says Jeremiah 50:11. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage. Because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls. and it says right there,
These Edomites are done, man. Look at those fucking Edomites fighting. This is confused. They're probably homosexual, man. Why are they fucking fighting? Because they're all fucked up in the head.
yep, and it says right there, destroyers of my heritage. And that's what they did. They tried to destroy Yahawashi's heritage, the Israelites.
Blood of the saints. Drunken with the blood of the saints. That's just funny to me, man.
Oh shit.
These fucking dummies. And I'm not gonna waste my time and yell at them. Looking at little Jake, not even fucking looking to see if a fucking car is coming. This place is fucking madness.
No wisdom in this place.
Well, there's wickedness, and there's wisdom in that.
Yep.
What a fucking bunch of douchebags, man. But this Babylon has to get destroyed. Babylon has to get destroyed, and it took a fucking long ass time to figure that out. Fucking dummies. They're base men. Get the next scripture.
This is Jeremiah 50 and 13. It says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about.
That's what we're doing right now. All the brothers out there preaching and prophesying round about Babylon. From the apostles in New York to the other camps in Boston and all up along the West Coast, Chicago, Mississippi, LA, San Francisco, Alaska, Hawaii, Europe and shit, Africa, and Latin America. Don't forget about Mexico, the brothers in Mexico and Peru, Costa Rica. We're all over the Bahamas. All right, so now I gotta get this. I'm going back up to 5, Revelation 17 and 5. And upon her forehead was her name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. There's a ton of, that's a big, powerful thing. The mother of abominations. Because what was, dude, the mother of abominations, you know what we're putting that down to? Abortion. That was big and famous right here. Eugenics, or whatever the fuck we call it. Because why did this devil give the rights to the woman for her to choose life or nothing, or I mean life or death when a baby is being formed in the womb? Because we were made in His image. We were made in the image of BAHASHAM, Yahawashi. So if you kill His image, that's blasphemy. That's a mother of abominations. And who's the one getting abortions? Judah, Issachar, Ephraim. It's only the tribes, man. Damn, that's pretty pathetic, man. But what could you possibly think about America? Oh, this is the greatest place in the world. We got the most rights. We got the most this. How do you know, man? How do you know we got the most rights? That's what they fucking tell you. Have you ever been outside the country? Have you ever been to another part of the world?
Yep. You were just born here
In captivity.
you know, and you think that you were born in a good place.
Hey, only white people think that. Only Edomites think that. Go ahead.
Yep. But Yahawashi, He's using us to prophesy against this place.
Look at that jackass fighting with this. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's stupid. Read that again, I'm sorry.
This is back in Jeremiah 50 and 13. Because of the wrath of Yahawashi, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate.
Damn.
Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. So everybody's gonna, after this place is destroyed, they're gonna hiss at her plagues like, damn, that place got fucked up.
Yeah.
That place, that place was living good, but now, not anymore.
This is Revelation 16 and 9. And men were scorched with great heat and blasphemed the name of Yahawashi, Yahawashi, which had power over these plagues, and they repented not to give him glory.
That's the two-thirds of Israel right there, because 2/3 of Israel, they're gonna go astray from this truth.
Man.
They're not gonna want to praise the name of Yahawashi, Yahawashi.
It's down that street. You go all the way to the corner building. Yeah. Yeah, the sign's right on this side of the street. No, past it, that way, past it. Yeah, you gotta go that way. Alright. See, most of our people are fucked up. Why you gotta go to Champions? You know what Champions is? It's a recovery for alcoholics and drug users. People that get straight out of the pen, you gotta go to fucking Champions. Look at those stupid ass Edomites trying to figure out how to put a bike in
There
there.
were some tweakers right there.
That's fucking embarrassing. Why don't you just ride the bike to where the fuck you gotta go? Fucking Dumb and Dumber right there.
Oh, shit.
But you know,
Oh,
that's
movie.
entertainment for us. That's entertainment for us. Oh man, we should get Amos. How have your, you know, it's not even worth bringing up for them, but it says in Amos that how have the wisdom gone from Teman, which is another tribe of Edomites. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 50 and 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against Yahawashi. It's talking about, you know, all the nations, you know, get together and shoot your missiles at her.
And those missiles were probably provided by fucking Edomites.
Because the same blessing that the Edomites got, that's how they're going to be destroyed.
And let's just put this into context. He's the man, the madman with the mad plan. Those and you could, and if you look at this missile with the spiritual eye, it looks just like a spearhead. It looks like a fucking knife, like Cain's blessing, like the sword. That's what it does, man, because it fucking cuts. Boom.
Yeah, because that's the best way that they could describe it when they had that vision. They just seen a bunch of look like arrows in the sky.
Like he just seen it turn all black, but he seen the arrows that were making the sun, that were blocking the sun. That's amazing. You gotta visualize out there.
It says, Jeremiah 50 and 15, shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of Yahawashi. Take vengeance upon her as she hath done. Do unto her.
Damn. So all those missiles are gonna fall on her.
That's going to be the vengeance.
Hey. Oh, I gotta get this. I'm gonna go to Matthew 25. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. When Yahawashi comes in his glory, that's those chariots, man. That's gonna be another covering of the sun. Gonna be shooting those missiles, shooting those lasers. It's gonna be all fucking out destruction on your ass. It's gonna be beautiful for us because you know why? We've been suffering under your fucking whipping stick. And we're finally gonna be set free. You have to appreciate your punishment. That's how you're gonna be appreciative of Yahawashi. See, I appreciate Yahawashi. I'm the one that appreciates Yahawashi.
That's right.
Those crazy Edomites don't.
These fucking Edomites been here for like 10 minutes,
It's longer than that, huh?
15, 20 minutes trying to, I don't know what the hell they're doing. Trying to put a bike inside of a car.
I ain't gonna fucking help.
That's how you know these Edomites,
They're losing it. That's how you know they're losing it.
they're bugged out. They're not blessed with their hands, like the Israelites are. Israelites, we got technique. We would have got that.
We would have got that shit in there already.
We would have been out of
We
there.
would have been at home talking about next week's camp. Maybe we would have got something to eat too. But the point is, these guys don't got it together.
As long as they got demons on them. You know, and the Edomites
I just
are
read
real.
that.
The Edomites are real easy to get demons on them.
Because they were natural demons. That's their spirit energy.
Because they sup with Satan.
And that's why these people need to come back to who they are, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're a holy people. Basically gods, man. When they say good vibrations, that's what I hope that bitch crashes and dies for laughing at us. I hope you get fucking syphilis in your next sexual encounter or some. And guess what? That's gonna happen. She was laughing at. Why is she laughing at us? Because she's fucking stupid. That's why. She don't know the severity. Hey, that was a demon that jumped on that bitch, so that I could cuss her out like that. And she heard me because the window was down.
If she's laughing, she ain't got no sense, you know.
And that deserves a reward too. What you laughing at? She's gonna.
That means she ain't never seen this before, you know.
Something new to her. She should have been laughing over there.
So she ain't got no experience. So, you know.
But let's say.
So that's what. So her mind.
That shows her where.
Her mind is limited.
That shows exactly where she's at. 2/3. And we had women come up here lowly and humble, but they were walking and see the difference between a woman that's walking and humble, that doesn't have shit, and knows she doesn't have shit, and knows that she's not shit, compared to a woman that has a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. That woman probably had everything ever since she was born.
She never needed the help of a man. She's never needed to beg for help.
That's why she's so prideful. You know, she's always smiling, always happy with whatever she sees, anything. You know. You know?
That's just.
She got that spirit of witchcraft on her. You know. She's up. So if you're gonna be happy and smile all the time, you're gonna be spitting out lies from your mouth.
Yeah. I mean, I don't ever hardly smile, but when I do, it's because I'm thinking about something like this, like these fucking Edomites fighting with each other. And it looks like it's a dad and a son. And the son's telling them, "What the hell, man? Back up." and the fucking Edomite dad's asking him for his phone. See, the fucking Edomite is done. You're fucking done, Esau.
See, you can smile, but know what you're smiling at. You know.
I'm smiling at the destruction.
And is your smile have a purpose?
I'm not just fucking an idiot. Well, look at those guys. Hey, the Lord's gonna put it in your head to come on one of these sunny, bright days. You're gonna pass by. There's gonna be an event right here. There's always events right here. And the parking gets crazy. So you're gonna park over there, and I'm calling them right now, I'm prop signing them right now. She's gonna park over there and she's gonna walk over here and we're gonna be like, oh, that's that bitch. That's that bitch that laughed at us.
She might be laughing at us, but she don't know that a destruction is coming. She don't know that we're right here prophesying about a destruction, and she's gonna be laughing at it about people talking about a destruction.
And that's what these preachers need to be talking about. Destruction. The destruction of Babylon.
But they can't teach you destruction in the church, because they got that deal with the government called the 501c3 charter, and that's they sign on a piece of paper, you know, and making an agreement that only certain scriptures they could bring out, or they can't start a uproar in the church.
We couldn't talk about this in a building like that.
There can't be no racism. Okay.
It has to be politically correct. It has to be.
Can't be no cussing.
I mean, the funny thing is they want to use all the scriptures that speak about love, this and that, but those scriptures only apply to Israel. You see how fucking stupid that is? You're actually prophesying. Well, you're not prophesying, you're blaspheming. You're getting it wrong, all wrong. And when nobody is ever going to say, you know, John 3:16, we've been getting that all wrong in the past 400 years. This is the truth. You learn the truth from the apostles of GMS. They learn it from their teachers learn from them. Boom. And we got it right now. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 50 and 20. I go to Jeremiah 50 and 22. It says, "A sound of battle is in the land, and of great destruction." So when you hear a great destruction, you know, it said a sound of battle is in the land, and the only thing that brings a great destruction is a nuclear missile.
Yeah, and let me read this again. This is Revelation 16, and I'm going to read 8, and verse 8. "And the fourth angel poured out his veil upon the sun, and power was given unto him to scorch men with fire. And men were scorched with the great heat, and blasphemed the name of Yahawashi, which hath power over these plagues, and they repented not to give him glory." So it says their names have power over these plagues. So if those missiles are coming and you call upon the name, boom, you're safe. If you're an Israelite, if you're part of the 1/3. Because ain't no motherfucking 2/3 gonna come around full circle and ask for forgiveness. See, these women are out of order. Your man's.
They look and smile, you know. Maybe they're smiling at, you know.
Yeah, your man is in there, and you're looking over here at dudes. Damn, this place is Babylon, the most confusing place on earth. In any other country, that bitch would have got slapped. Bitch, what the fuck you looking at? Pow! Right in the kiss.
Yeah.
It's out of fucking order. But that's important. That's important that people gaze upon us. It's important because we're gonna be programmed into their subconscious. I wonder what they were doing out there. And they're gonna come across videos. They're gonna come across. Their first thing they're gonna say is they were wearing garments. And they had Bibles in there. And they had a sign out here. That's what you first see. And then somebody might get curious. Well, what are you guys about? This, that, and the other. And you tell them, and then some of them don't ever bother again.
Yeah, because you got to know that we're getting closer to the end days, because you've seen a lot of brothers coming out here teaching the word, teaching the Bible. Now, when in a time like that, that makes you think about back when Noah, when he was right before the destruction happened, you know, he was getting prepared.
Mm-hmm. So this is 16, Revelation 16 and 11. And blasphemed the God of heaven, Yahawashi, because of their pains, and their sores, and repented not of their deeds. So you got to repent. All right. So this is the one that's getting in preparation to about what the brother's talking about. And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. That's preparation for Armageddon. And I saw three unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. That goes into all the lies that these city-states go into. Washington, D.C. Let's see. The dragon is Washington, D.C. The mouth of the beast is London, and the mouth of the false prophet is the Vatican. Now the beast is the monetary system. Okay, that's why they worship the beast, because it has the power to give you the mark of the beast. The dragon is a fighting part of the whole spirit of Esau, the whole fucking shebang of his fucking power. And then the false prophet, that's just what it says, the false prophet. These churches out here basically, because they're all preaching the lies that are contrary to this truth, to the 1611. This is the part, verse 14. For they are the spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and unto the whole world, to gather them to the battle of the great day of Yahawa Almighty.
Yep.
Going back to you, man.
Yep. That great day is when those nuclear missiles are going to destroy the earth. This is
Cleanse it.
This is Jeremiah 50 and 24. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against Yahawashi.
Go look at that word striving. This is the indicator. So we're gonna find out what you have to find out what these words mean. So he was reading out of Jeremiah, so that word's gonna be in Hebrew.
Yep. This is Strong's H1624. It's a Garah. It says, stir up, contend, meddle, to excite oneself against, engage in strife, wage war.
What you've been doing, Esau.